Welcome to Aurelia, the kind of destination that does not try to win you over with one postcard moment. It works because every corner feels like it is hiding a better view than the last one. If you have ever wanted a place that feels equal parts memorable, unpredictable, and just a little impossible to pin down, this is the trip. By the end of this guide, you will know why Aurelia is the kind of place travelers talk about long after they leave, and why the smartest way to see it is to keep your plans loose. Because the best part of Aurelia is not one landmark. It is the way the whole place keeps changing as you move through it. The first thing you notice is the skyline, or maybe the shoreline, or maybe the way the streets seem to pull you forward before you have even checked the map. Aurelia has that immediate pull that makes you slow down at the arrival point just to take one longer look. It feels busy in the best way, alive without being chaotic, and polished without losing its character. That balance is rare. Most places either impress you right away or reveal themselves later. Aurelia does both. Start with the center of town, where the pace is fastest and the details matter most. This is where you find the markets, the cafes, the little side streets, and the kind of everyday energy that tells you what a place is really like. It is easy to come here for the famous view, but the real reward is watching the ordinary life of the city unfold around it. That is where the personality lives. The morning hours are especially good, when the light is softer and the whole place feels like it is waking up for the day. If you like wandering, this is where Aurelia starts to make sense. The second reason to visit is the food, because every good travel guide eventually gets to the part where the smells start doing half the selling. Whether you are into street snacks, long lunches, or a place to sit and watch people pass by, Aurelia has enough variety to keep you curious. You do not need a strict plan here. In fact, the less rigid your schedule is, the better the day seems to go. Let yourself get pulled into one more block, one more corner, one more shop window. That is usually where the best surprise happens. And just when you think you have figured out the rhythm, Aurelia changes again. The quieter districts show a different side of the place, with broader views, calmer streets, and more room to breathe. This is where you notice the texture of the destination instead of just the highlights. The architecture feels more personal here, the pace slows down, and the city stops performing for visitors. That is a good thing. It means you are seeing something real. At this point, most travelers either fall in love with Aurelia or realize they should have stayed another day. Because once you get past the headline attractions, you start noticing the atmosphere that makes the whole place stick in your memory. There is a confidence to it, but also a sense of welcome. It does not need to shout. It knows you will remember it. The best time to stay out is sunset, when the lights begin to come on and the whole destination shifts from practical to cinematic. Suddenly every reflection looks better, every street feels more intentional, and every viewpoint turns into a reason to pause. This is the moment that sells the trip. Not because Aurelia is trying to impress you, but because it keeps revealing another layer right when you think you have seen enough. And that is the real reason to come here. Aurelia is not a destination you conquer in one afternoon. It is a place you learn by moving through it slowly, then realize you want one more day anyway. So if you are collecting places worth the detour, put Aurelia near the top. Come for the first impression. Stay for the details. And keep your itinerary open, because the best version of Aurelia is the one you discover while you are already there.